the flag of the Bahamas. Presenting the flag of Bahrain.
So here are my friends from Hong Kong. Say hello to everybody around the world.
Hi.
Welcome to Toastmasters.
Excellent. The best place to be.
You think everyone should join us next year?
Of course. If you are not here, then you definitely miss something.
Oh, we still work. You fix him out for a second. She fix him out for a second.
I'm a groupie. I'm a fan. So many people have been commenting on the fact that I'm wearing jeans. And I'm getting the impression people are thinking I'm not being casual or formal at all. But the fact of the matter is I'm very formal. Because if you notice, I have cufflinks, and they're actually Toastmaster cufflinks. So I just want people to know I am very formal. Do you have Toastmaster cufflinks on? Huh. So this is Ying Dan from Shanghai, China. And she is a first-timer here at the convention. And she was actually my interpreter when I was over in Shanghai. So welcome to the United States.
Thank you. And this is my first time here, and I feel warmly welcomed by the people here.
Excellent. And how's your visit so far? I mean, how's the conference so far? We haven't even started the convention.
Yeah, I received 2 days training, which is very educational and inspirational. And also, for me, it's so amazing. You know, I got to know so many different people here, and most of them are DTMs. This is the first time in my life ever I see so many DTMs in Toastmasters.
I run into my friend, Tammy Miller. Tammy's a past international director and just came out with this book, this new book. My life is just speech material, and so is yours. I love that title. How cool is that? So Tammy, thank you for all you've done for Toastmasters as an ID. What would you give for advice to people who could not be here at the conference?
People who could not be here at the conference, plan right now for next year's conference, because this is a place that is so filled with energy. You just love being here among the people, and it's very exciting to be a part of all of it. And in our clubs, we get an opportunity to work with the club, but here we see really we are a worldwide organization.
Hi, Tammy's mom.
Hi, Darren.
Are you proud of your daughter?
Oh, you bet I'm proud of my daughter.
All right.
And I tell everyone about it.
Excellent. And you're a Toastmaster as well.
I certainly am. Past club president. Just went off of being past area governor of 3.
Wow.
Area 3 governor.
Excellent. And it runs in the family.
It does. It does.
Because this is Tammy's brother, who's also a Toastmaster, past area governor.
How are you, Darren?
Good. From New Jersey.
That's right.
Jersey boy. Welcome. This is your first conference?
First conference.
What do you think so far?
I need my first timer ribbon on. Oh, it's great. It's very interesting to see what's going on. Meet people like yourself, as well as see my sister, Tammy Miller, doing what she's doing with her new book, and obviously being able to spend some time with my mom.
Oh, how good is that?
Yeah.
If you've ever watched a speech contest, you have to meet the man behind it. Fellow Toastmaster, this is Bill Stevens Productions. He is the man behind the scenes, him and his family, his lovely wife Cynthia and his sons.
Hi.
They're the ones that make the videos happen, and they're the ones, Bill has to, or gets to work with the contestants ahead of time in the formatting. You're a fellow Toastmaster, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
How long have you been doing this for Toastmasters?
This is my 24th year for Toastmasters.
What, you're that old?
No, I was very young when I started.
Bill is just an amazing guy, and what he does for Toastmasters, being able to bring the DVDs around the world that people like ourselves can study from and learn from, just amazing. Any fascinating stories that you have from behind the scenes that we might not know about?
Well, one of the stories, I can't remember the year of the contest, but when the contestants go backstage, they take off their jackets so we can mic them up. And Dan Rex was helping us with that year, and I think it was Ross Mackay. And they got the microphone on him, and he picked up a jacket and went on stage, and he had picked up Dan Rex's jacket over his fingertips. And so he was the whole time shooting his hands out.
Bill does an amazing job for taking care of us as Toastmasters. So we hope you support. If you want to get any of the DVDs, go to billspro.com, www.billspro.com, and tell me the truth. This is something that I've always wondered, but wanted to put you on the spot. Was it me nagging you that finally got you to come out with the 20 years DVD?
Well, you were certainly one of the people that made that happen.
So I added to it.
Added to it. And then other people requested actually the 3-2-1, where we have the third, second, and first place winners from 20 years of speeches.
That's huge. If you want to study great speeches, that's a great one. And what's your #1 selling year? I'm just curious.
What year were you in?
2000.
2001. No, it's Ed Tate behind the camera.
2001.
No. But all the contests are great. And we
they're
can learn from any year. And thank you so much for what you do for Toastmasters.
Well,
It's a beautiful
thank you.
thing.
It's my pleasure.
All right.
All right.
Bill Stevens. So here we are with Don Ensch. Don, if you don't know, is the voice of God at Toastmasters. He is absolutely. He is the guy who's been the voice at the convention for how long, Tom?
Since 1980.
1980.
29 years.
29 years. I was in grammar school. Anyway, Don, how long you been a Toastmaster?
On the 27th of this month, it will be 52 years.
52?
52 years.
Oh my, that's as old as Ed Tate. Oh, I'm gonna die for that one. Anyway, so what's the keys to being a great voice announcer?
Well, I
Send it to the FBI.
My voice by listening to famous speakers and then trying to emulate them. And one of the best speakers, public speakers, has been Douglas MacArthur. If you listen to his speeches, everything is in there. The modulation, the feeling, the emotion, the pauses, the inflection, and I learned from him a great deal. I've got many of his public speeches. And then I practiced. I would stand in front of the mirror and think that I was Douglas MacArthur addressing a joint session of Congress.
What's the best advice you have for new Toastmasters?
Stay with it. Never quit.
Mr. Ka-ching. Lance Miller. Lance.
The beauty of coming to the international conference, it's almost like old home week. And you know what this is like. We're out on Toastmasters meeting people all the time, and to see everybody in one location from all over the world come together and everybody be great friends, it's just a phenomenal experience to come in. My advice is, in everything in Toastmasters, put everything you can into it, because that's the only way you're going to get the stuff out of it. And if you can get to a conference, if you can get to a district conference, get to them, get involved as much as you can, because you will benefit yourself, but also the organization is made up of people making the organization work, and you're part of that. And the more people that are involved, the stronger, better organization we have.
Past President Dilip Abayasekara. And knowing him for all these years, that's the first time I said it properly. So welcome. Thanks for being here and giving back continually to Toastmasters.
Thank you, Darren, and thank you for what you do.
You're welcome. I'm trying to bring Toastmasters to people who couldn't be here at the conference. I'm kind of going around asking people, any advice for people who've never been to the conference, what they could do or get out of being here?
I tell you, you got to come. It's one of those things where you have to experience it to really know the power of this fellowship of international Toastmasters. To meet fantastic speakers, meet people from different countries and cultures, and realize that we are in this grand experiment that not only touches our lives, but that can touch the lives of millions around the world. Come and join us.
And as president, what has it done for you, Toastmasters?
Toastmasters has transformed my life. Darren, you might know my story. I was a scientist before I really got into speech
I knew you were
contest.
smart. I knew it.
I was a scientist, but one day when I had given a seminar in New York City for a room full of Toastmasters and guests, a couple of retired folks tried to reach me. They couldn't because of the crowd around me. They sent me a note and it said, Dilip, your message today was a spiritual impetus for us to move on with our lives. We would love our son to receive a tape of your message. Would you please send it to us? And they gave their address. On the way home, I looked at that note again and I thought, this is better than a paycheck.